Hello, my name is D. Frank Robinson. I'm a co-founder of the Libertarian Party. Uh, I was chairman of the Constitution, Bylaws, and Rules Committee at the founding convention in 1972 in Denver, Colorado. As chair of the Constitution, Bylaws, and Rules Committee, I'll just call it Bylaws Committee for short, we took the initiative of having a statement of principles embedded in the party's bylaws. As chair, I took the initiative in making that embedded statement of principles unamendable except by a 7/8 vote of all delegates attending a future national convention, with one exception. In 1974, the next subsequent convention, after the adoption of a statement of principles, at David Nolan's insistence, wisely, the statement of principles could be amended by a 3/4 vote, a 2/3 vote. I wanted it to be a 3/4 vote. David insisted it be a 2/3 vote, and if it was not for his insistence on a 2/3 vote, we may not have had what was called later the Dallas Accord. So once again, we salute the wisdom of David Nolan when he founded the Libertarian Party. Now, since 1977, I've had a plaque, which is the Statement of Principles, which I'll just read to you so that it will be on the record for anyone who's interested in knowing what it is. I'll just set it up here. And it goes this way. Statement of Principles of the Libertarian Party. We, the members of the Libertarian Party, challenge the cult of the omnipotent state and defend the rights of the individual. We hold that all individuals have the right to exercise sole dominion over their own lives and have the right to live in whatever manner they choose, so long as they do not forcibly interfere with the equal right of others to live in whatever manner they choose. Governments throughout history have regularly operated on the opposite principle, that the state has the right to dispose of the lives of individuals and the fruits of their labor. Even within the United States, all political parties other than our own grant to government the right to regulate the laws of individuals and to seize the fruits of their labor without their consent. We, on the contrary, deny the right of any government to do these things, and hold that where governments exist, they must not violate the rights of any individual, namely, 1, the right to life, according to which we support prohibition of the initiation of physical force against others. 2, the right to liberty of speech and action. Accordingly, we oppose all attempts by government to abridge the freedom of speech and press, as well as government censorship in any form. And 3, the right to property. Accordingly, we oppose all government interference with private property such as confiscation, nationalization, eminent domain, and support the prohibition of robbery, trespass, fraud, and misrepresentation. Since governments, when instituted, must not violate individual rights, we oppose all interference by government in the areas of voluntary and contractual relations among individuals. People should not be forced to sacrifice their lives and property for the benefit of others. They should be left free by government to deal with one another as free traders, and the resultant economic system, the only one compatible with the protection of individual rights, is the free market. Credit must definitely be given to Dr. John Hospers, our 1972 presidential nominee, for the basic bulk of the text of the Statement of Principles of the Libertarian Party, which was adopted unanimously at the founding convention in 1972. Now, I hope that those who may not have ever wondered, well, just exactly why are the Libertarians hung up on the Statement of Principles, we believed at the time that we adopted this that all other political parties are just flotsam and jetsam floating around on the political scum of popular opinion. We wanted to form a political party which did not and would not shift with the vagaries of opinions, but remain constant so that people would understand what the Libertarian Party was supposed to be originally, regardless of whoever may come along with a great charisma, a cult of personality, and seek to shape the party into something as a personal vehicle. The Statement of Principles guarantees that the Libertarian Party should never become the personal vehicle for the aggrandizement of any individual in politics. Well, with that statement, I hope that you will find and understand better why we have a Statement of Principles, who were primarily responsible for that Statement of Principles, and why the Statement of Principles has endured unaltered since 1974, and likely, thanks to the efforts of our present Libertarian Party National Committee Secretary, Carolyn Ann Harlows, will never, in any practical sense, be likely to be amended further or watered down. Well, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed hearing me read that as one of the persons who was still surviving, who was present at the creation. Have a good day.